Welcome to the Weeb Lounge, everyone, and I finally get to talk about my all-time favorite comedy anime. Have you ever watched a show that has a character that is just like so incredibly pathetic that you can't help but enjoy that character being pathetic? I mean, that sounds horrible. But in this case, it's like a character that, you want to pat her on the head and say, it'll be fine, you're over exaggerating. And then hilarity ensues in the most awkward situations ever. I'm talking about Watamote, an anime that I just absolutely adore. The main character of Watamote is Tomoko. Tomoko is this incredibly socially awkward girl. She has withdrawn to a degree that it's like hikikomori, but not really. Because she wants to be social. She wants to find a boyfriend. She wants to socialize with everybody else. She wants to be the popular girl. She really wants to be the popular girl. That's not going to happen. No, at least not in the first season. I always hope they do a second season. I'm kind of getting off track there, but I really want a second season of Watamote. It's sad they only have one. Anyways, off track. Tomoko is so socially awkward that even her just going to like McDonald's or McWonald's or WickWonald's, whatever plagiarism avoiding thing that they do for McDonald's in animation, that the burger place, that she's so socially awkward that she gets up to the counter. She's getting nervous. She's having a hard time placing an order. She finally gets out hamburger. It's just to order a hamburger. She wants a fries and a drink with it too, but she can't muster the courage to say any more words beyond hamburger. So she gets a lone hamburger in the middle of a tray, and she finds that having a progressive day, a day of success, is basically having the teacher at the gate when she's leaving school saying, "Have a nice day. I interacted, yay!" It's pathetic on a level that is just, it's so pathetic, it's comedic. And that's what makes this show. She gets into all these kind of awkward, socially awkward situations that just people won't necessarily find themselves in, but maybe some could identify with a little bit, maybe. Don't know. Everyone's their own person. Well, anyways, Tomoko, as small and petite as this girl is actually the older sister of Tomoki. Her younger brother, who looks to be much older than her. And of course, he's living a normal life. He plays sports, he's popular, he has a lot of friends, something that Tomoko doesn't. And for some reason, Tomoki's character always has these like really dark circles under his eye. Like he's just had it with the world, right? Like he's just like drained. He's mad. He is stressed. That's what the feeling that you get from this character just looking at his face. I have a feeling that's not due to his social life or his friends or school. It is probably due to dealing with his sister. Because his sister, Tomoko, wants to use him as a sounding board to try to become more socially normal. So she wants to practice talking to him as if it's a social interaction so she can get better or cured or whatever the case may be. Yeah, he doesn't look forward to that. No, that's awkward in and of itself. But to Tomoko's credit, she does have a friend. Oh, that is Yu-chan. Yu-chan pretty much used to be just like her in middle school. They were middle school friends. And they both kind of dressed similar, acted similar, etc., etc. And after high school, a little bit into high school, they finally reconnect, and Yu-chan has transformed. She dyed her hair. She is wearing trendy clothing. She has a big bust. She has everything that pretty much Tomoko could possibly be jealous of. And Tomoko, this is her only friend. Can't say nothing. But she is so jealous of Yu-chan and takes a few arbitrary, it's almost turns a little Yuri-ish, because Tomoko is like trying to sneak a peek at Yu-chan's like panties and shit. And it's not because Tomoko is being perverse in that way. It's because she wants to know what she's wearing so that maybe she can get similar designs to be more popular. It's that kind of twisted logic that keeps playing off in this anime just left and right. And not to mention just like the awkward situations. Now, of course, these are always filled with spoilers, but here's one that I gotta kind of iterate, even though you have to watch it to really know. Now, of course, Tomoko is into the boys love, visual novel type games, right? And she goes off to the mall or shopping center, whatever it was, to go buy this new one that just came out. Okay, she goes, buys it. She has a new one. She's walking back. And in like a little prize thing or something, she wins a back massager. You know where we're getting at with this, right? Okay, so she's walking through the mall with basically what could account to as an interactive gay porn and a vibrator. She's just walking around with this stuff. So yeah, it's the things are not looking. This is in public, okay? Walking through a mall with this stuff. Okay, she survives that. She gets home and she puts in the game. She's playing the game, and it's getting really late at night and everything. And she's using the back massager as intended, mind you. And she's just putting it on her back. She's relaxing. Oh, this feels good, She's using it as intended. Nothing perverse whatsoever. And she just kind of lays down and dozes off in the middle of the game. She's relaxed. She's happy. She's relaxed. Well, her father, getting home from work late at night or whatever, decides to check up on her and opens up the door a crack. And when he looks in, he sees the yaoi visual novel on the TV screen, the back massager, which is still on and vibrating, and her laying on the floor with a rather content look on her face. Anyone can pretty much assume what just occurred. But so basically something that was more or less innocent, it was like the dad walks in, opens the door, he's like, oh, nope. Not touching that one. And, this anime is just full of situations that are fairly similar to that. And everyone is kind of a foil for Tomoko. Even Tomoko's like, like a second cousin, whoever comes over, and the cousins always looked up to Tomoko, and Tomoko's like, I'm kind of a failure. She looks up to me. I need to do something. And then she has this very bad mishap with a vacuum cleaner. You guys can look at that one. She cheats at card games to try to be more popular. She tries to invoke a wet dream, which she succeeds at the wrong time. Very wrong time. You watch the show. But it's one of those shows where it's like it's so awkward, it's funny. She's so pathetic, it's funny. But in a way, she also is just a really cute character. She can be mean, she can be weird, she can be gross, she can be all kinds of things. But it's just a character that you end up liking and you end up laughing over it all the time. So in terms of comedy anime, this is one gets a huge thumbs up. I can't recommend this one enough. It is my personal favorite. And with that, like, subscribe, hit that notification button. We have plenty more videos to come. We'll see you in the next one.